across key industries. Africa currently has the lowest inter-regional trade in the world, hence the need for African government to pursue the goal of one Africa, one economy.
Trade is very important for African nations and is the means by which we exchange our endowments and capabilities for what we need for our peoples.
Intra-African trade should be focused on the acceleration of the African Continental Free Trade Area implementation to stimulate economic growth.
Africa must strive for a fairer and less exploitative international order and harness its own legislative prowess to ensure the continent's prosperity, sovereignty, and economic resilience.
It is also believed to promote economic transformation, growth and prosperity in Africa and support to drive business investments and economic growth in the country.
Africa should trade with itself. Formal trade, not just cross-border smuggling. Formal trade, so they can be properly recorded and you can see the impact.
We believe that we're going to be having certain things that are measurable, certain things that are practical, so that we can be able to take this summit to another level.
We have the capacity, and African people have the ingenuity, the skill, the intelligence to drive their own affairs. See, Africa has come of age. See, a time comes when as a nation or as a continent, you decide to stand on your feet.
The summit was attended by heads of states, ministries, business leaders, academics and other stakeholders to discuss and network to gain clarity on issues of prime importance, find solutions to global challenges and contribute to shaping the future of Africa's economic landscape. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Abuja.
And here in Lagos, the state government is seeking more voluntary blood donors to shore up the state's blood bank. The Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, who represented Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the 20th anniversary of the state's blood transfusion service, emphasized the need for collective efforts to encourage voluntary donation. Senior correspondent Sarah Ayeko reports.
Since the establishment of the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Services in 2004, the Lagos State government says it has saved more than 1.5 million lives and recruited more than 2 million blood donors. Despite the increase in number of donors, the state still relies on various forms of coercive blood donation.
The government pays a form of subsidy on blood products and blood itself so that it is affordable for the citizens in Lagos State. It has also given a mandate that everybody living with sickle cell disease should be given blood for free without payment for cross-matching. People come to donate for different reasons, but we need to increase the pool of voluntary blood donors.
These health experts are asking the government to formulate policies and programs that support blood donor retention. They identified transmissible infections as a challenge in blood transfusion.
Having pioneered a centralized blood service in Nigeria and with the ongoing plans for infrastructural development, now is the time to start looking at new technology and being in the forefront. Hospitals or people who are transfusing should be able to give a feedback even when there is a minor adverse reaction or any adverse event that can be attributable to blood transfusion.
Presenting the Governor of Lagos State, Commissioner for Health Akin Abayomi acknowledged the contributions of pioneering members of the Blood Transfusion Committee and laboratory scientists.
Voluntary donor rate is still on the low side. Every year we collect about 130,000 units of blood, which is short of what we need, which means that certain people and certain patients go without access to this vital therapeutic. I appeal to all those that are eligible, please find out how you can donate blood.
The Lagos State Blood Transfusion Services was established to ensure the safety of blood from collection to transfusion and handling of blood products in line with best practices. Sarah Ayeko, TVC News, Lagos.
Staying on health matters, nutrition and dietary management have been identified as the key component of overall well-being of a patient. This was the crux of